You fucking nut job. You fucking complete loser. What is your fucking problem? What's wrong with you? Sort your fucking life out. You're crazy. You're just going around the fucking twist. You're just a useless prick. You're just never going to succeed. What's the fucking point? You fucking loser. Whatever you think of somebody with a mental illness, whatever your warped views are of somebody with a mental illness, chances are they think worse of themselves. They talk to themselves a lot worse than you could ever talk to them. We fight that battle every day with our own demons, attacking ourselves, and we do it, and we get through it, and we do it with a smile on our face most of the time to make you feel better, so you don't have to deal with your own misconceptions, your own misjudgments. It's time we all started educating ourselves around mental illness and what it actually means to live with mental illness, and have some empathy for those who live with a mental illness, and start saying mental illness maybe rather than to say mental health this, mental health that. Everyone's got a mental health. Not everybody has a mental illness. It's time we woke up to that. Not everybody has a mental illness, and just keep saying mental health this and mental health that. It moves away from the fact that there's people living with an illness, who are struggling with an illness, and it's okay. It's okay that we say we've got a mental illness. There shouldn't be any stigma attached to mental illness, but there is a massive amount of stigma attached to mental illness. There's no stigma to mental health, because everybody's got a mental health. There's no stigma at all to mental health. The stigma is mental illness. And we need to start talking about mental illness. We need to start talking about depression properly, and how it affects people in so many different ways. We need to start talking about bipolar. We need to start talking about eating disorders. We need to start talking about schizophrenia. There's so many out there, and we need to start opening up the conversation, and we need to start talking about them. Not just saying mental health. Oh, let's talk about mental health. Mental health is important. Yes, it's important. It's important to everyone. But what's stopping people opening up isn't having a good mental health. What's stopping people opening up is the fear of judgment from having a mental illness. And if we don't wake up to that, nothing is going to change. If we just keep saying the same bullshit narrative, oh, mental health, we need to talk about mental health. No, we don't. We need to talk about mental illness. That is the stigma. People talking about mental illness. That's where the stigma is. And as soon as we wake up to that, the better. And then, once we normalise the conversation around mental illness, then people may start feeling a bit more secure about opening up about their own issues they're having with their mental health. I hope this is getting through, because it's important. We're not going to remove the stigma because we're talking about it all wrong. The stigma is not attached to mental health. Everybody has mental health. Sometimes good, poor, really bad. But there's no stigmas to saying mental health. It's so frustrating saying mental illness. If you've got a mental illness, we should be able to say, I've got a mental illness, without fear of judgment. But we can't, because you are uneducated, and you are misguided, and you are misinformed. That's the problem. Let's start educating ourselves, and let's start working on a society that empathises with mental illness and doesn't use it to promote yourself or your company in some way, and actually use it in a positive format. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Have a good day.